Confident people claim space. They don't make apologies for using around them that which is available to them. So, for example, when you are hosting Zoom calls, conferences, coaching events, or if you are attending these online events, don't underestimate the fact that you are still seeing. I can't even tell you how many times on, whether there's 50 or 100 people on, or even 10 on a Zoom call, my eye goes to two things. Number one, the one who is distracted and obviously doing this and picking up her phone and saying, oh yeah, well, whatever. She's attending a meeting or an event. And then there's the other one who is composed and relaxed and well dressed and well presented and is actually attending to learn or to grow or to connect or to do something. Which one are you? You must not underestimate the fact that this technology that we have available to us, which is a phenomenal bridge, it's not a barrier. Technology is a bridge between you and those on the other side. The clients you're selling to, or the family and friends you're connecting with, or the people you're learning stuff from, or whatever it is. You're doing life with people, and technology is the bridge. So there are real people on the other side of the screen. There are genuine needs, feelings, desires, hurts, traumas, dreams, and all kinds of things on faces that you can't see. So if you are running something or if you are attending something, don't forget you are seen. And if you're seen, you can influence. And if you can influence, it means you can impact someone's life for the good. That is another conversation for another time in terms of what is it that you're after. Are you here dressing to connect or connecting just so you can sell your product? Are you here reaching out to someone who you saw online because she might be someone who might buy your product? Are you here? That's a condition of the heart is what that is. But if you are online and you want to learn and grow and connect and bring something powerful and beautiful and valuable to your corner of the world, don't forget you're seen. So pay attention, be honoring. Get up, dress up, and honor yourself and the online client or the online environment that you're going to be with for a few minutes or hours or days. And dress to connect. Not dress for success, not dress to impress, dress to connect. With yourself, first of all, and then with others. Don't be distracted. Don't forget to, if you are called away, sometimes it happens and the doorbell goes or there's nobody there and you've got to just switch off your video first and then and your audio, which is to be muted. Get up, go and answer it, come back and be composed and switch it on again. This happens. Working from home has its interruptions. They should be minimal if working from home is something that you have mastered. But you want to be respectful, you want to be present, you want to be honoring of yourself and others. How would you feel if you're running this thing and there are 20 people online and 7 of them are just doing other things? You highlight yourself as someone who's not interested. You highlight yourself as someone who's just here for, I don't know, maybe to connect with others, to do business with and sell your stuff to. So when you're online, you want to make sure that you understand or at least question and learn from what are they seeing from that side? How are they perceiving me? How am I coming across? Do I have all this clutter and cuck and stuff in the background that actually communicates that I am disorganized and messy and I have I've just got no organizational skills? That might be what if you're sitting in a place with all that behind, that's what that says. Or are you focused? Are you centered? Are you confidence in terms of body language and your posture and your style is very important. So if you're doing this and you're listening because somebody else is working and you're doing that, I see it every now and again. And fortunately it doesn't happen on my client calls much anymore because I'm like, hello. So then I was like, hey, let's go to so-and-so and let's hear where you're at in the coaching program. And then suddenly it's like, and I also ask, oh my gosh, I love those earrings. Would you stand up and step back and let's see, give us a snapshot of what you're wearing? And they go, then I know they're dressed from here up. Why would you halve, or even a third, why would you halve your productivity, your attention, your capacity, your commitment? Why would you halve that? Go all the way in. I am dressed all the way in, all the way down to the bottom. I haven't worn these for a long time, but all the way down, top to toe, front to back, left to right, inside and out. Don't disconnect yourself from the waist up and don't disconnect yourself from the inside out. You are seen And your perception is far more powerful than your intention. You might intend to do one thing and your perception is a whole different thing. How you present yourself is how people will perceive you and how they will receive you and how they will determine whether or not they want to connect with you and approach you or do business with you or do life with you. Whether you're single or you want to launch a business or author a book or just expand your social circle or go from lonely to not lonely anymore, don't underestimate the fact that there is somebody else online who is giving their time. Honor that time. It's not just about you sitting back receiving and just going, and then they pick up things and then they, because they forget that I see this. I saw it 2 days ago. And someone picked up her glasses and she's muted, but she's totally there, puts her feet up on the desk. There's like whatever she's doing and she's like having a fat conversation, huge conversation, Guess what? That's in my client group. Guess who I'm not going to call on? Guess who I'm not going to give my extra time to? Guess who I'm not going to respond to when she sends me an extra email or an extra message for extra help? I'm not going to go there. Are you crazy? Be intentional. Be committed to yourself. If you're not committed to you, why should I be committed to you? Why should anybody else be committed to you? Technology is a beautiful thing. It is a bridge. It is not a barrier. And always remember your personal style includes your posture, your stance, and your body language, which means eye contact through the camera, which means when somebody is talking that you give them a time and attention, which means when you are hosting something, because you sowed that, you're going to reap that. How you treat somebody else online is how you're going to be treated online. This is such a basic, incredible, amazing, unbelievable opportunity to just present yourself as the amazing woman that you are. On other conversations, and check out our YouTube videos as well as our social media, Instagram and Facebook, we talk about backgrounds. If you're using virtual backgrounds, you must remember that sometimes your earrings disappear. If you're using green screen or virtual, it's not real, it doesn't flow. It's not, if I'm doing this with my hand, it's kind of real time, as much as whatever pixels are in there. But when you use virtual backgrounds, you need to have a look at when you move your hands, or there's actual webbing that takes place between fingers. It does, you have a look at it. I only know this the last 2 years because I'm like, what's going on there? Like, it's a virtual background. And they look very real. There's like light coming in here, and there's a beautiful chair, and at every opportunity you want to maximize your point of contact with the person you want to connect with. Be real. Can they access your heart? Is this your background? Or is it the Golden Gate Bridge? Or is it a beach? Or it's great to have a beach behind you, but what does it say? You want to be on the beach, but you're giving a business presentation? Why have you got the beach behind you? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. You cannot have the Bahamas behind you when you are giving a finance presentation or a mindset coaching session, it just doesn't make sense. Put the beach up when you're saying, hey guys, we're winding down. We're going to talk about how to rest. We're going to do that. Not during your business call, not during your work time, not during the thing that you're attending to learn. The Golden Gate Bridge, okay, well, what does it mean? What's it? And when you wear jewelry, and when it comes to certain colors with the blue and the green screen in the background, this whole thing can disappear. You might be talking and this disappears, and then suddenly you're half edited, and you look a little bit clumsy, and you look a little bit freaking silly, actually. I'm not saying don't use it. I'm just saying if you're using it, make sure that what you're using behind you, around you, what you're putting in front of you is communicating without saying a word that you are a woman of strength, a woman of substance, and a woman of success. Someone who is trustworthy, approachable, relatable, and someone that they want to do life with or do business with. That is the opportunity you have through technology, and that opportunity you have through the Ferrari in your closet. That is your personal style.